Hey, what's up guys? Dr. Testosterone here. This is part 2 of today's video. We have Search Symmetry one more time. Today's topic is so interesting. It is
hair pulling. What the fuck is hair pulling? And why your girl loves getting her hair pulled.
Oh my God. You've probably, well, if you've had a girl before, a lot of our viewers don't get girls, but that's cool. You will. And when you do, or if you already have, and you pull her hair, she fucking loves it.
Why?
Why? I don't know. That's why you're here.
Why does she love getting her hair pulled? Okay? It's the same reason why people love getting massages, right? When you're getting a massage, there's so much tension going on that when you rub when you hurt, right? When you hit something, what's the first thing you do? You grab. You're like, oh,
yeah.
Right? Let me rub it a little bit, right?
Right.
So, the reason why hair pulling is very, very important to health is because your brain, your head, okay? So, there's a lot of fascia. There's fascia in between from your whole body, right? Fascia is kind of what holds you. One of the things that it's like a net that's over your muscles, your skin, or under skin, but things like that. It holds you.
Okay.
Right? And basically, you have a lot of fascia in your cranium. When that fascia gets tight, you can get things like headaches, right? You have sutures in your head, cranial sutures.
That's right.
That can shift your.
Yeah, there's a mid-sagittal suture.
There's.
Yeah. When I did my monkey surgeries, that was one of the markers to mark the area we wanted to go in with the electrode.
Exactly.
Sutures, yeah.
So the sutures, they move the cranial bones. Okay. If the cranial bones are out of place, this is the same thing as anything in your body being out of place, right? If things are not in order. And so if the fascia gets tight and the cranial bones are out of whack, they're not in order, your body is not going to respond well, right? And this happens, it's very subtle differences, right? And
But why does it feel so good to the girl though? Is it some kind of endorphins or some kind of just some feeling that she gets? Because even when I pull my hair, so I've been going to Jibbin, and one thing he told me is that every day, he tells this to a lot of his patients, every day just go like this and pull your hair like that. And the more you squeeze, the more you're pulling.
The more you're pulling,
right?
the more it releases. So the point of it is this hair is the most easiest way to release fascia in the cranium. Okay?
And that's between the head and the cranium? Between the hair?
It's between the hair, because hair comes from the skin, right? It's kind of
like, can they see it if I showed them? Like, could they see it? Can they see it?
I think so. Yeah. You know what?
Is it the white? Was it the white part?
The white,
like the part that's between the hair, like the shit you see.
The fascia is under the skin.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So they can't see it. I mean, they kind of.
They can't see that. I thought you were referring to the hair pulling maneuver.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. We will show you that.
We need better communication. More symmetrical.
More symmetrical. Yeah. So the reason is if there's tension going on, if that fascia is tight, it's going to feel good if you pull her hair.
Feels really good.
So now this can also apply to you. Okay. For males, it can be the same thing. This even helps with hair loss.
Yes. This is sick. Yeah. Listen to this. Yeah.
This goes back to if you guys watched our last video, if anything in your body is that tight, right? He cannot move. If he cannot move, if that circulation in your cranium is not going through, is not efficient, it's going to say, your body's going to say, hey, I don't want to give energy to that.
See,
right?
Yeah. No, I got you. It's just that a lot of people, they have the mindset of, if I pull my hair will fall off.
Uh-huh.
Now, that is actually true. Hair is falling off and it allows more hair to regrow.
Exactly. Tell them about that study.
Yeah, so they did a study in mice where they took a bunch of mice, and so obviously mice have hair all over their body. And they were plucking the hair of mice in specific regions of the mouse, right? So what they wanted to know is what is the diameter that is required for different types of hair processes. So if the diameter was too small, so if the patch of hair that they plucked was too small, then they wouldn't get the effect. But if they had a certain big diameter where they were plucking the hair regrew. It was like 3 times as much as it was before. Okay, now it was quite significant, quite dramatic. So essentially what they're saying is once you start plucking this hair in mice, the body starts generating this immune response. There's this regeneration response that, holy shit, something is happening to this area. We need growth factors to be triggered and to have this regeneration happen in the hair. Now, if this applies to human beings as well, and it looks like it does, because what is exact technique? Because what I seem to do is, just like in the mice, they said do it for, I think, 3 to 4. This was another study where they looked at the mice study and they said how to apply it to humans.
Gotcha.
And they said if you pull it for 3 to 4 seconds, and once you pull it, you squeeze it, as you pull, you kind of extend the hair all the way out.
Gotcha. So the way that we are taught is, so first what you'll do, if I can use your hand.
Yeah.
So you first come in with your hand like this,
okay,
and then you curl, right? You have to come in and then curl it, right? And you pull it like this. So come in and pull it, okay?
So that's getting the scalp. That's getting very close to the root.
So this is another way, right? If your girl comes home, or your wife, or someone significant comes home.
I think I just got an erection.
See, there you go.
Holy shit.
If someone comes home and she's having a bad day, it's the equivalent of giving her a shoulder rub, a foot rub, or things like that.
Right.
But what you'll do is you just go in there.
Oh, I can even do it to myself. I can roll it.
Yes. So you can just go in there and then pull it. Okay? So put your hands in right to the scalp, curl your fingers and pull it. So it's going to be tight. It's very subtle. You have to be patient. Okay? If you are not patient, you're not going to do this. You're not going to see results. Okay?
Got it.
Just like anything else. So the same way, if you're pulling the hair and it feels tight, it'll start to ease up. Once it starts to ease up, that's when you know it's working. You will feel it. It's just like getting a massage. And so another thing is, I know you guys are going to say, hey, well, I'm bald. How can I use this technique?
Very fucking good point.
Right? So it's what we call,
they got to use my special Doc Testosterone product for hair growth.
Yes.
Coming out soon.
So I think basically what you would do, I'll use my fingers. So it's kind of like an S technique. You make an S, but you press onto the head and you go sideways like this, right? So you take your thumbs, put it on your head, and go sideways. The only downside to this is people who are bald need to have someone do it on them. They can do it, right? You can even kind of just take your middle finger and just go like that and do it. So realistically, you don't need anybody. You
bald people usually don't have friends though, because they're bald.
That is an issue. But people who have hair, males who have hair can definitely benefit from it, and your girl will love you. She will love you. So pull her hair.
Now, what about animals? They do that. Isn't this something seen in animals too? Like animal kingdom, hair pulling, and I mean, like look at fucking monkeys. You see monkeys in the jungle, they're just like plucking their hair. I know they might be picking lice or something, but you see that in the animal kingdom. It's not just human beings. We can learn from them.
Yeah, we can, right? But even, have you ever seen like somebody just get mad? Just,
oh yeah.
Right?
Mark does that.
There you go.
Mark Novak.
Even I know we're getting a little off topic, but it's the same way when people get mad.
Yeah.
They breathe. Right? So our body is so smart that we kind of like it knows what to do. Right? So
like you gasp, like
exactly. Right? So when people get so mad and then they pause and they're just like, right? Because they know that they need to breathe. Okay? So, but getting back to this, people are like, they pull their hair. It feels good.
So it's just natural. Okay.
It's natural. Okay, it's a natural thing. But that Your girl will love you if you pull her hair.
And your own body will love you if you pull your own hair.
Exactly.
Try it out. It really relaxes me. I've been doing it every day since I started seeing Jibin as my therapist. I don't know. I haven't really tracked my hair growth, but man, I got fucking good hair. I mean, can't complain.
So it actually did work for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm only 23, and my hair has, of course, gotten thinner than it used to be.
Right.
And I used to actually have longer hair. I cut it off.
Cool. Very cool.
The thing was, I would do that, and I could see the difference. It also felt better too. This can also help with headaches.
Yes.
Headaches and migraines. Okay. I do apologize for bringing this up so late, because that's one of the biggest things. Okay. Not only will it help with hair growth, but it'll also help with headaches and migraines. Okay. Because the same way, if those cranial bones are shifted, or if your temporal bone has like an obliquity, is at an oblique angle where it's going off to the side, things are not going to flow correctly. Okay? What is a migraine? A migraine is basically when the blood goes into your head and it can't get out. Okay? So, to help with migraines and headaches, pull your hair. And also pull your girl's hair, because then she will not give you a headache.
That's good. That's good. I remember when I took this course with the medical students, it was a CNS in my neuroscience degree, and they were teaching us about CSF, which is cerebrospinal fluid, which is flowing all over your brain. And there's these, there's dura mater, pia mater.
Yes.
Essentially, there's these layers that are covering your skull. And when you hit your head, and what essentially happens is your brain moves in this cerebrospinal fluid and it's covered in these layers. And what I learned is in one of these medical school classes is that the reason people get headaches and migraines is because there's a problem with their drainage of the CSF.
Yes.
And so the fascia, if you're stretching the fascia, it makes sense that it would help.
All of the fluids that go into your brain, right? If it's not flowing properly, it's not going to
Simple
feel
as that.
Simple. So,
All right. Pull your hair.
And your girl, pull your hair, but also pull your girl's hair. She will love you. I don't know how many times I want to repeat that. Pull your hair.
All right. Cool.
All right, guys.
And if you're a girl, you can also pull the guy's hair.
Pull the guy's hair. It's up to them whenever they want to do it.
You pull whatever you want.
Pull whatever you want.
Okay.
But yes, also if you've been with someone and they're like, oh yeah, my husband's balding, it's like,
Do the S thing.
yes, do the S
No
thing.
doubt, no doubt.
Even if he's having headaches, do the S thing. The S.
All right,
technique. All right, guys.
All right, with that, we're going to end. This is Sir Symmetry. Follow him on YouTube, Sir Symmetry, SIR space Symmetry. Videos aren't out yet, but they are ready. He's working on them. He's perfecting them. They will be ready for you soon. If you have comments, questions, post below. He will answer them himself, especially if it's about neurosomatic therapy, about posture, about sex positions, about how to overcome erectile dysfunction through stretching, and especially with this video about how to do your hair pulling. And you know what? Let us know how it was. Let us know your feedback. Did this help? Did your girl love you for doing that? Did the guy love you for doing that? And this is Dr. Testosterone. We will see you next time.
Like, comment, and share. Boom.